Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where last time we did an absolute exercise in puzzling in the underground. Oh, and in building in the worst view ever possible. Yeah, that's what we also did. And oh, look at the filth that's over here. Is there a handy dude who has this area, again, you know, making mistakes here and not showing up in the places where he needs to be? Seems to be the case there. Anyway, what we should do, and basically that's what we're doing already, is do a quick vandalism check. And not only in this view, but also in this view, and then maybe rotate it a little, maybe see if we can find some other things that are perhaps escaping from our regular view. But no, it seems all to be just fine. Now, in terms of pricing, here, I think that the staged heist, yeah, it is about time, I feel, that we lower the price of this. Maybe to like $1. It's not like money is really the issue, huh? I mean, he says whilst he has 20,000 game Eurobucks. Flex, So, yeah, you know, having said that, is anybody still going on the artistry boat? No, nobody's going on it. Let us lower this also to $1. I mean, we did get, not long ago, the best value Parker White. That is with these prices not being, well, set to the right levels, huh? I mean, the guests don't want to go on the right, but we get the award nonetheless. Also, I see that our chairlift is currently only going around empty, but look at the money it's made. This thing has almost single-handedly carried the park. So, yeah, that's good. How is the... Yeah, let's leave it at $1.50. And I think that for the rest, no other ride really needs its pricing adjusted. So that's what we're not gonna do, adjust the pricings. Yeah, even the cinema and all seems to be all right, you know, when it comes down to pricing. And over here, oh, the Alpe d'Huez. Yeah, you also need something done to your price point. Let's lower you to like $1, but the running cost for this one, oh man, that's expensive. The other rides, they do seem alright, you know, I don't think we need to change much here. It's not like, you know, the queues are empty, nobody wants to go on anything. So there we are. Nice. Yeah, so last time we built this red devil in the underground. What we're gonna do right now is not build in the underground. What our eggheads did do is they researched a crap ton of rides for us that we can slam down here. You know, the whole reason for why we leave this open. We're gonna fill it up right now. We should have the circus show to build, we have the bumper cars to build, and we have a miniature golf to build. And all of those we are going to build. Now let me just see. I think we should do the miniature golf over here in this region. I think we, you know, if we build it on this height, but over here, so basically the whole thing is going to be heightened a little. I think that would be a great place for the miniature golf. It also doesn't need to be too long. So yeah, you know, we will definitely get it in there. But let us first start with the bumper cars, because we want this. Basically, we want you. You know, from like that. Also, I kind of want it over here, but that's not gonna happen because of track stuff. So in that case, yeah, no, I think we can get away with something. Look, and then if we do this, see, this is already shared. See, already we are reaping the benefits of our whole shared exit strategy thing. Okay, maybe not so much. And that should be good enough. Now, with this one, I don't know how many can go on it. Single seater, 12. So basically, you know, the queue time will be for how long we make this times 2. So this will be a 6-minute queue time. So let's go with 2 minutes 30. In theory, this should not be longer than 5 minutes. And then we can have this be $5. That's the theory, at least, you know. Yeah, and I don't think we could have moved this anywhere else because there's just way too many exits and other stuff around. So yeah, this for me feels like optimal placement. There's also no changing that. So we put this to 10 minutes. How about we name this? How about we call this Crash Bandicoot with the emphasis on this one. Look, let's make it capitals. Crash Bandicoot. Remember that game, huh? Well, I don't because I never played it. I only know the name. That's how far my knowledge extends, right? If we make this white, does it look good? I think I want this to be like yellow. We make this white. No, we will make this bluish. Now that looks good. And then white over there. You know, black perhaps. Black looks very good. And then let's do all the same colors. Or no, you know what? Maybe we should do like all different colors. And then just do like car 8. Do like the reverse, you know, so white, blue, 10, white, blue. Usually that's what you see, right, at the bumper cars. I mean, it's not like I've been there for like the last, I don't know, 10 years. But yeah, you know, that's what you usually see. I have like 2 or 3 flavors of color. And we're gonna do the same thing. So it's not that we can see them anyway, you know, so it doesn't matter that much. Then what we want is this to play the music, but not the dodge and beats style. We want this to be the Roman fanfare style, and it should. Yeah, okay. Never mind, because it's playing the same music asynchronically. That really sucks. I don't like that. Anyway, then we need the miniature golf, and like I said, you know, we're gonna build it on this height, you know, so this is gonna be the height, but we're actually going to build it like over here, and I feel like if we were to build the station like over here, and then we would have all this area to have it go around. So if we were to do like a station bit like this, and then go straight, and then have like hole D, for example, with a straight piece, and then, oh, we are now actually above the path. How cool is that for a miniature golf, huh? And then we should be able to right now do like a whole... Oh wait, we are still above the roller coaster, huh? We do a whole B, and then go straight here. Because basically what I want is, I want for our exit to be able to connect up to our shared exit, of course. I mean, that's why we have it, right? So, therefore, we shall use it. Use it, we shall. And then, oh yeah, and by the way, we of course we don't need this section to stay as it is. We also don't want to connect too far over there, so if we then have like a whole D, would whole D, no, whole D would be good for this bit. Yes. Okay, and then we can do like the entrance over here. And this is like perfect. This is like a 2-tile queue with a shared exit. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is like a winning parkour. Look. And then, booyah. See? It doesn't always need to be complicated. No, this definitely does not deserve the beauty prize. I can tell you that much. But it's the only option we had, because there was like the cycle way over there, right? Right, now this is crazy expensive to operate. So we definitely need $5, you know, to charge for this, because yeah, prices expensive. You know the stuff. So yeah, miniature golf is a thing, and let us get this sorted, because if we don't, then we'll run into issues. There. Also, I do believe we might want an extra handy dude here. It's not like I fear that the exits are gonna really get you know, that messy, but still, you know, I mean, it's better to have coverage on everything. So good. Now, of course, we shall name this slightly different. We are going to call this. Yeah, why don't we call this? Why don't we call this Birdie Above Par? It's the lamest golf name ever, but at the same time, it is true. Because it cannot be below the parcours, right? The bird. I mean, oh man, I don't know if that's even a thing, you know. I have no clue what the birdie par thing means. Oh, you know, I actually like the black supports. The brown edges, not so much though. The brown concrete, or yeah, no, I'm getting back to it, you know. This, maybe, yeah, probably. It's also pathing, you know, so that makes it so that we don't have much choice. This I quite like though. I think this this looks good. Birdie above par. There you go. And then of course what we also want is the circus show. And I feel this spot is like the perfect spot for a circus show. So let us add that to the mix here. As for like a queue, so long as we build it over here, in theory we're good when it comes to, I mean, this I would I would much rather do this, you know, if I'm honest. It's just way too long though. I don't know, is it? How many people can go in this thing? 30. So that's like a 6-tile queue that we can have. Okay, so let me rethink this for a moment, because this might actually be viable. If we would place it over here, guys, we are going to build it over here. It is gonna happen. And then I thought I would be able to hook it up nicely over there, but all of a sudden I'm having second thoughts about it. Have I now? Nope. That's totally hooked up. Nice! So then, now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 20 people. So what we should do is have this not wait for full load, but go with like 3/4 load. And then of course do the 10-minute thing. And also do the 5. Oh! No! How did that happen? How on earth did that happen? And was there like a safety cut, or was it broken down? The final cut has crashed. But I don't see it breaking down. Oh yeah, no, the final cut has broken down. Okay, so, huh? With a safety cut out, how is it possible to break down over here? I mean, I mean, where was I? Yeah, I was building over here, so it's not like I can rewatch this, you know, later on. But just for my understanding, huh? This thing, you know, gets back here, goes up the hill, goes down, and then it should, because there's like this boat over here, which is traveling at like 14 kilometers an hour. So this one survived the crash, or the same section. See, this boat here, and the thing happened like quite a while back. See, it's like there's like a few days in between, like the final cut, 26th of July, and right now it's the 6th of August. So there's like 12 days in between. So it's not like this is the first boat to crash over here. Why does it crash, and why over here? I mean, why? Oh well. I mean, I don't know. It seems weird, you know. It seems weird. Yeah, especially considering, like, look, there's even more folks who were on it, you know, who survived this. So that makes it even weirder. I don't know. We have closed it down and we shall open it up again, but it is just weird. Let's leave it like that. Oh man, that's so bad. And look, we now finally got our park rating up really high, and then we get a crash at August. At least it's not as bad as it would have been at, you know, at the end of October. But still, it is bad. I don't like it. Anyway, what we were doing was setting up the circus show. And with a 3/4 load, this should always be running at maximum efficiency. We shall call this why don't we call this we should call this Circus Hymnotep. Yes. Circus Hymnotep. Very Egyptian style. You know what? If we are gonna make it Egyptian, let's make the tent black. There. Now it's Egyptian. Black and yellow. So, yeah, there we are. Now, there is another thing that I think we should do, and that is definitely change this to shops and stalls, because I think that will benefit us more. But I kind of mentioned this already in like a previous video, and we are definitely going to do this, and that is we're gonna build the... Where is it? Yeah, this one, the Hardline coaster. And we're gonna build it right over here. And I don't know if we are able to get an entrance here, so... Yeah, okay. That's important. Okay, so just hold on a second. Oh, by the way, man, what a mess this this area is here. I mean, clean it up, please. Okay, so, yeah, but what I thought I could do... Oh, that's height 4. Maybe if we lower this, we should still be able to build this. And then hopefully have, like, an entrance that can go below the path. Nice! Nice! Okay, now that's actually not really where I want the thing to be. So... Well, maybe on the other end, you know... Maybe we do want it to be over here. However, this does require a bit of designing the thing in such a way that it works. Yeah. So... Oh, and then there is still the monorail in the way. So, we would actually need this to be like this for it to be even able to return towards the station. So far, so, well, not good. Unless, because, you know, this thing we would actually need to construct backwards because of the way it is. Nice. Now, I'm not sure if we are even able to manage to do anything over here. Yeah, no. That whole thing that I just did, that's not gonna work out. So this is like the only real way for this coaster to do its thing. But let's have it do its thing, right? I mean, in theory, we can just do whatever we want, and we have a steep drop with it, so we don't really need to make pace with this one. In fact, we don't need to at all. And because we're in the underground, we can do pretty much whatever we want. Also, this is me testing out another thing, because it's all nice, you know, having having the thing be where it is right now. I do need to know at least, oh yeah, no, upper transfer. I do need to know that I'll be able to go at least to height 14 with this track. Because if I don't, we run into issues. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice, very nice. Okay, guys, let us build this coaster. Because, you know, I've tried it once, I've tried it twice, and I'm gonna try it again. Because this thing can go, in theory, into the underground, like, quite a bit. And I like that idea. So, we'll do the hardline. We'll do the upper transfer. We shall lift it a little. Do another upper transfer. Go up with the lift. Do like another hardline. Do like because basically what I'm trying to do here is to mirror it. So let's keep like one extra piece of no. No, that's not what I want to do. I want the lower transfer. And then a lower transfer, should that work? No. Do I need to do that later then? No, that's misaligned. Okay, so basically I need to do it like this then. And then a lower transfer. And then a lower transfer. But then one more straight, so yes. And then do like wait. I see an issue here. The red ribbon hasn't been fixed. We get bad messages like all around. Coasters are crashing, you know, people are dying. Red messages. Where is the red ribbon? Broken down, and let me get heading for the game. It is already being addressed. What are you whining about? Right, so now we have the coaster going into this area. Let's have it lift up a little, because we need it to... Can we do like an upper? We need that already one earlier. Look, see, this is kind of like the cool bit. Like, we are right now, we are just in here, you know, in the terrain, like, as if it's nobody's business, you know. And I quite like that, if I'm honest. Oh, and we can also lift it straight. Let's do that. Oh. What I want to do is have that connect over there, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. And then do like an upper transfer. Yeah, but that's gonna misalign. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless... Yeah, of course there is something I can do about it. Look. Basically, I just don't need it to go that high. Look. Now... And then we do an upper transfer. Look, and now it's connected again. Okay, yeah, so now we do get a little bit of upper transfer stacking. I'm not a huge fan of that, so we will try to not do that as much as possible. And then maybe go down, maybe up a little, go down. See, this thing isn't really about speed, so that's definitely not the thing that we're aiming for at the moment. But we also kind of do want to do something cool. I definitely want, before we head over here and go up, I definitely want to do a few more resurrections outside of the rock side over here, you know? So... oh, we can even go this high. That's nice. So let us do like a lower transfer here. And then do like another lower transfer here. And then go down one. Do the up bit. With the lifts, of course. Do the upper transfer. And then... because I do believe we need to go like this and then do another upper transfer? No. So just this and then an upper transfer? Yeah, well, that misaligns it. So basically I'm just one off is what the game's telling me. That's alright. Man, this is a puzzle though, this coaster. Like there's no tomorrow. And then, booyah. Look, nice. And then, we basically want to rotate the view and try and see that we somehow do something into the underground section over here. And is there room for us to do anything? That's what I wonder. Because I feel like there isn't. Might be though. Now if I were to do like a lower transfer. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to do it straight away. Do the lower transfer right now. And then do like the hard line. Oh, okay. Balls, it's not gonna happen. So, and there's no brakes on this one, is there? No. So, the only way to get this to behave itself in terms of speed would be to do like a lower transfer and then a lower transfer. And then basically have it go up. And there we are. Nice. Well, I actually... this is one of the few times that I'm not sure if the thing will be nice. Oh, yeah, game. I'm about to build it. Game. Exit. There. So please do test it. And please do not crash. Oh, and please have the ratings be amazing. Would you? I would really appreciate it. Thanks. You know, I almost, you know, saying stuff like that almost makes me feel like the lady of Theme Hospital, you know, saying stuff like no loitering. Oh, that's a great game, that is too. Now, where did we build the exit exactly? I mean, I'd say it's over here, but try and get the... oh, well, never mind. I was about to say, like, try and get the build selector tile thingy there. Didn't turn out to be that difficult. So now we are gonna make the ugliest of ugly exit paths you have ever seen. Well, I mean, okay, maybe not ever, because I've done a few horrible things in my day, but still. This one's out there, you know. This one's definitely on the radar as being terribly bad, and then some. Okay, so if I were to say hello there, handy dude, could you please? Would you then do the would you please? Probably. Yeah, it looks like you got everything covered over here. We need you to be 10 minutes. Also, I don't believe that you're back yet, but... despite that, I mean... oh, and then you're still going on. This is like the last section of it, right? This is actually like a pretty long test session. If you look at it, it's like 2 minutes 25. I mean, I like what we did here, you know. It's like in and outside of the rock. But in reality, man, what a... I mean... and what is like the max velocity that we got? It's like nothing. It's the worst. I fear for the ratings. Also, as for ratings, now with the synchro option on, oh, you're broken down. Yeah, it's not even a 9. I have a feeling that, oh no, I was about to say like that. Our mechanics are not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Also, I want the last handy dude who I just gave orders here to somehow also clean up this area, because I just feel like it is poorly neglected, you know. So, right, now do we have, this is the reminiscence? Yeah, okay, so do we have the ratings? 2.85 Gs. That's probably right over here, right at the end. Let me see. Vertical G's. Yeah, that's right over here. So I don't even know if this is actually going to be like a thing, like you know, acceptable. But we're gonna presume that it will be good, and we're gonna call this Cliff Eater, because that is what it does. You know, it eats into the cliffs. And just please don't be too extreme. The whole thing is really gentle, you know, except for the last bit. Exactly, you know, you think like, oh, so this is it, and then you have like this drop that's like crazy. Also, is it me, or does it look like... no, I don't think it's possible to have the thing arrive reversed, so it's not what's happening. Anyway, Cliff Eater. Are we gonna leave it green and purple? No. Is the Pope Catholic? Of course. So, but we're not gonna leave it green and purple. What should we do though? I mean, if we don't leave it green and purple, ew. That's not gonna happen. Maybe, what if we just color it brown like the rest of the path? I don't know. It does make, yeah, I think the black supports look better as they are like the same style of like the mine train coaster. So let's go with that. And then maybe something like this, or perhaps maybe, I like this. This looks good. How about... yeah, I like this. I think those are some pretty good colors for this. Man, am I curious to the ratings. And we're gonna find out what those ratings are next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.